If you are in a small band, you know the situation. You arrive at the venue and you are instantly in problem-solving mode. Carrying gear, setting up, plugging cables, fixing bass, negotiating monitor levels, and then suddenly someone says, "Okay, first song in 5 minutes." And your hands feel stiff, your breathing is shallow, your thoughts are racing, and you're thinking, why am I not ready yet? Here's the important part. That stress doesn't mean you're not prepared. It means your nervous system is switched on, and that's normal. But music often needs something different than just survival mode, as I explained in detail in my last video. It needs listening, timing, fine motor control, and a relaxed body that can still focus. So in this video, I show you a simple 7-minute pre-gig ritual you can do with an instrument, even when you're doing your own setup and soundcheck. It's not esoteric, it doesn't require extra equipment, and it works because it changes your state, not just your thoughts. Hi, I am Martin. I am a bachelor in psychology, and I'm a systemic coach. And I want to help you musicians to play better, to do better gigs, and to be more productive. When we are stressed, our body tends to move into a high arousal state. You might know it as fight or flight. Your heart rate goes up, your breathing becomes shallow, your attention gets narrow. You become more self-critical and error-focused. That can be useful if you're running from danger. But for playing music, too much of that arousal often creates the opposite of what we want. Tightness, rushing, shaky timing, and a sound that feels harsh. Here's a simple idea from performance psychology. A little arousal can help, but too much arousal makes you less precise. So the goal is not to delete nervousness. The goal is nervous and playable. A calm, stable body with enough energy to perform. And I like how Ari Abdal frames this in his work. Instead of forcing productivity through willpower, you improve the feeling state first, and then the performance becomes easier. So let's do exactly that for gigs. Here's the structure. I'll walk you through it step by step. First, 90 seconds, breath reset, a simple hand anchor. 2, 90 seconds resonance, humming on long tones. 3, 2 minutes slow flow, ridiculously easy playing at half speed. 4, 2 minutes groove anchor, and the start of your first song. 5, 30 seconds optional, a band micro ritual for clarity and connection. You can do this backstage, in a corner, next to your album, anywhere. Let's go. First, feet on the ground. Hold your instrument in a comfortable way, not in performance mode, just in I'm here mode. Now we are going to do a simple breathing. Breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 6 to 8 seconds. We'll do that for a few breaths. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. While you do that, add a hand anchor. Slowly rub your thumb across your fingertips, index finger and little finger, ring and pinky and back, very slowly. This does two things. One, longer exhaling tells your nervous system you are safe to soften. Two, the tactile sensation pulls your attention out from your head and into your body. It's like a quick exit from mental spirals. You're not trying to think your way into calm, you're guiding your own body there. Now we go into resonance. If you can hum, do this first. Close your lips and hum a comfortable note. Not loud, just warm. Do that for about 20 to 30 seconds. Then move that feeling into instrument. If you're a singer or a wind player, play long notes in the mid-range. Soft volume, smooth start. Like you're making the roundest sound of the day. If you play guitar or bass, choose one note or one string and let it ring. Slow, even sound, almost like a drone. If you play strings, open strings, slow bow, or long sustained notes. Focus on smoothness, not speed. And if you play drums, very quiet singles on a pad or snare. Even strokes matching your breath. The idea is simple. Jazz wants you to attack. Resonance trains you to arrive. And it connects breathing, listening and output, which is exactly what we want for a gig. Now, slow flow. This is where a lot of musicians make the mistake of testing themselves. They jump into difficult licks, then try to prove they are ready, and if they miss a note, stress goes up. But we're doing the opposite. Choose something so easy you basically cannot fail, and do it with half the tempo. Examples. If you play a melodic instrument, one major scale up and down, legato, smooth. If you play guitar or bass, basic 1, 5, 6, 4 pattern in one position. Or a simple arpeggio, slow and clean. If you play keys, simple chord movement with relaxed wrist, minimal force. And if you play drums, a steady pattern, like 8 notes on hi-hat, snare on 2 and 4, and a kick on 1. Very quiet, very easy, like a heartbeat. The psychological point here is control. Slow flow gives your system a message. I can steer. It builds self-efficacy and it warms the exact skills you need. Timing, touch and listening. Now we bridge from warm-up into performance. First, groove anchor for about 60 seconds. Pick a tiny repeatable pattern you enjoy, something stable, and ask 2 focus questions. Number 1, where's the 1? Number 2, how light can I make this feel? Not how hard, not how loud, how light. Now the second minute. Only play the start of your first song, not the whole track, just the intro and the first 4 bars. This is incredibly powerful because your brain loves known beginnings. A gig often feels scary because the start feels like a cliff. But if the first 10 seconds feel familiar, your system relaxes because the uncertainty drops. So, intro, first bars, done. If you're playing with a band, this part is very good. Right before you go on, do a 30-second check with 3 questions. One person asks tempo, another one asks first cue, meaning who starts, what's the count in, what's the signal, and then one shared breath together, in and out. That's it. It creates clarity, and clarity reduces stress. A lot of pre-gig anxiety is not musical, it's social and logistical. Are we aligned? Are we ready? Are we on the same page? This tiny ritual solves that. So, to recap, our 7-minute calm check looks like this. 90 seconds, longer exhale and thumb to fingertips. 90 seconds, humming or long tones. 2 minutes, slow flow at half tempo, ridiculously easy. 2 minutes, groove anchor, the first 4 bars of a song. 1 30 seconds optional, tempo cue shared the breath with the band. And remember, the goal is not no nerves, the goal is nervous and playable. Soft hands, clear ears, a stable pulse. A system that's ready to make music. If you want, I can make you a 1-page checklist of this ritual you can keep in your phone or print out for rehearsals and gigs. And if you try this before your next show, let me know in the comments what changed. Your sound, your focus, your timing, anything? See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.